I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel bad. The Golden State Warriors have absolutely failed Wardell, Steph, and Curry. So with the recent news breaking that Klay Thompson will not come back to the Golden State Warriors, it's kind of having their future up in the air of what exactly they're going to do to try and surround more pieces around Steph and Curry. Or even if they have the ability to try and contend for another championship with Steph Curry and they're going to stick with him and kind of like ride out his career, or what they should personally, respectfully, and helps everyone do, trade Steph and Curry. Because I'm not going to lie, the moment that Mike Dunleavy became the GM for this team, they have automatically just gotten significantly worse. First off, with the Jordan Poole situation, I understand that Jordan Poole did not have the highest trade value. But for you to go out and try and get Chris Paul to add to the team when you have Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, not a great decision in my opinion. But what's even worse than that is that you kept Chris Paul on this team. The point of getting Chris Paul was to try and trade him because you knew that him and Steph Curry would not be able to coexist. Not to mention how you guys handled certain situations. The way that you handled the whole Draymond Green being able to just become a WWE superstar on the court, and he just went away for like a month for counseling, or even if that, and then he came back and then he got paid, and then you guys handled Klay the way that you did. Now don't get me wrong, Klay Thompson is not worth the money he's asking for, but do you know how disrespectful it feels to see Draymond Green get paid and then you're like, alright, that's cool as long as they pay me, and then they don't want to give you your money, and then they say that they don't have the money because they don't want to go over this certain tax, but then they proceed to try and go for Paul George. Like, it's just like so disrespectful, and I feel so bad because Stephen Curry has stuck solid with this team the whole way through. When it came to botching the second overall pick, he didn't say anything. He stood back and he just kept going. What he really did is he had a crazy carry drop and was able to squeeze out one more ring out of this team. But then today comes and I find out that they just released Chris Paul, so they have nothing for Chris Paul. So the Jordan Poole trade literally meant nothing, because what they got was they basically traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, and they didn't flip Chris Paul, so they have no assets from that trade. They didn't get much from the James Wiseman trade when they made that trade. So with that being said, let me read you the roster that the Golden State Warriors currently have. Steph Curry, B. Podge, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Tracy Jackson Davis, and Gary Payton. And I forgot to mention that they released Kevin Looney, so he's no longer on this roster. It's a terrible time to be a Golden State Warriors fan right now, man. I know what the Warriors are going to try to do. They're going to try and flip Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, and Moody, but I don't think there's anyone on the market you can get to really contend like that. I think it's over. It's time. It was a nice run while we had it, but the 2016 Golden State Warriors forward, they're not the same team. You don't have the same players. You don't have the same heart. You don't have the age, the youth. It's over. It's time to give Steph Curry up. Man, as a kid, I used to hate the Warriors, but even for me, I just feel like they just went out so sad. Rest in peace, Golden State Warriors. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. NBA Sphinx out.